Hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a wonderful start to the day so far. Or end the day. Just a wonderful day so far. And, yeah, without further ado, let's just jump right back into the Watcher. I think we were in the very empty, barren area that we got teleported into last time. With not much here, and I think we still somehow managed to die. Despite there not actually being anything really that threatening here. So let's not do that again. Because I think what we wanted to do is we wanted to grab a little bit of food and then just wander to the left. So we are definitely doing a lot of wandering for this being the Watcher campaign and not the Wanderer campaign. But, you know, it is what it is. Lots of just wandering around to try to survive whatever we've found ourselves in Rain World. Because you only do so much sometimes. Alright. Let's keep on going to the left. If I remember correctly, there weren't really any lizards or other living... other anything alive in this area. And it was more or less entirely just rot everywhere for all eternity. rot and the occasional rendering glitch from the screen scroll mod. Can only control things so much. I did not intend to fall over that far. Because I'm pretty sure I'm about to get eaten. Yep. Number of times we're dying in this area is a little bit embarrassing, given there's not actually any threat here. Yeah, but for there not actually being a threat, we are dying in awfully large number of times. Oh well. It's what happens sometimes, I guess. So we just gotta re-grab our food and then not accidentally jump into the rot that's infesting this area. Because, yeah, it turns out that the rot will eat slug cats. Or non-slug cats. Or just about anything else that it seems to be able to get hold of. Yeah, rot parkour really is a pain sometimes. Because this is... Because we've managed to die in this area to rot more than once at this point. But it is what it is. Just gotta remember to avoid the brighter colored rot on the ground, I think. And we should be fine. It should be fine if we just avoid some of that stuff. But, well, we do have to climber around a whole lot of rot. Either way. And then there's the heartbeat sound in the background. Okay, can I at least get far enough over that time? Yeah. Because I think one of those little tendrils poking out the left side where I leaped from is where, or is at least what grabbed me. And yeah, there's a lot of sentient. Is it sentient? I'm not sure if it's sentient. There's a lot of just rot around here. Both living and dead. We made it here last stream. Got to a room with a karma flower. And then proceeded to immediately get eaten by a lot of rot. I don't remember if that's bottomless void or not. I don't think it is. So now we gotta actually wander back over there. Didn't ever quite figure out what's going on here. Other than there is a whole lot of rot and a whole lot of nothing else. Yeah, whole lot of rot. Not a whole lot of anything more functional than the rot. I did not mean to fall there. I'm trying to... There we go. Trying to climb up this way. As we slowly work our way up. Yeah, slowly working our way up. This whole area is just like very unnerving. Because there's just so much rot here. And I can't even like see where I am. I can't even see where I am half the time. Oh gosh. Yeah, wall jumping is hard enough when I can tell where I am on screen. Let alone if I can't tell where I am on the screen. Okay, I think I then jump like that. There we go. Yeah, there's that giant like pile of rot that's rendering in front of me. Ah, right. Very creepy room. Very, very creepy room. With lots of rot around. I think I wanted to fall over here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I tried to just climb up the ground there, I'd probably get munched on by some of that rot. Because, yeah, it's, a slightly infested area. So just a little bit infested. There is a distinct lack of things that are not rot. Yeah, we definitely have at least been through the area before, and we just had died up there to rot. Okay, can I... What? Apparently there's a path to the left, but that looks like it's covered in rot. That will eat me. But it at least looks like there might be a pathway over there as well on the map. I'm going to go back up to that room we had found up at the top. Still definitely a creepy area, because like it doesn't... I don't even think I've ever heard music from this area. Just... Or at least anything I'd note as being music. Just lots and lots of rot. The occasional heartbeat sound. And a whole lot of nothing else. Definitely gives me the Rain World horror is a horror game vibes. Despite Rain World not technically being a horror game. I don't think. I definitely get some of those vibes from this area. All right, I think if I keep going up here, yeah, the rot is absolutely everywhere. Thank you, Spinning Top, for saving me from one pile of rot, only to send me to another pile of rot. Yeah, it's a very different feel. And yeah, we've got the Karma Flower. I'm guessing that we're supposed to use the Karma Flower to get out of here. Because my attempt at climbing up any further is that giant rot bulb, but we got eaten by the rot on the floor there. And I don't see a way to get any higher. I don't see a way to go any further up. I'm gonna guess that we just have to warp out of here now. Presence already binds this place. Okay, apparently we can't warp out of here. Huh. Yeah, this does not want to let me warp. But I don't think I can go further up. Yeah, I don't think I can go any further up. That also looks like a pretty vertical wall. Is it like maybe only this room I can't warp from, or can I like warp from this side of the room? Yeah, it's like, because this seems to be the only real way forward was to head over here. So, I don't know, maybe this room will let me warp. I at least have a Karma Flower, so I think in theory that means it should be a, like, safe warp. Or safer warp. Yeah, I'm still just getting that message. I don't know what presence it's talking about, even. There's another pathway down there. Yeah, there's a tunnel off to the right down there. So that might be the answer. Yeah, whatever that tunnel there is, I don't think that was there before. Or maybe it was and I just completely missed it. Also entirely possible. I think I would have seen that. That is a lot of Karma Flowers. That is a, like, entire field of Karma Flowers. And it actually, like, has a little bit of music, not much. Does that mean this is an area I can leave from? It does. Okay. All right, then. That was a rather creepy area. And now I have no clue where I am. Other than apparently there are centipedes. in this area. Yeah, I am very curious about what that whole region was. Especially given how we got there was not normal either. This looks kind of... I don't think I've actually been here. Hello, Sunbaked Alley. Is that the name of this area, I'm guessing? It kind of feels a little bit like... Yeah, it feels a little bit to me like it's... I don't like the fact that there's a bunch of leeches in the water. And we had to escape the other region and haven't sheltered yet. This feels kind of like the underground portions of Shoreline, when you're kind of wandering through all the pipes and whatnot. Come on, can I please, like, jump across? Thank you, game. Because I don't like all the centipedes that I had over to the right side of my warp. But I don't like all the leeches I have on this side either. Can I please get through without getting, like, leeched to death? No. I'm definitely gonna get leeched to death here. Yeah, there's... I don't like leeches in this game. Again, I also don't like leeches not in this game, so suppose that tracks. Yeah, I just don't like leeches. There was probably a shelter right past that centipede over to the right. Yeah, at least they aren't jungle leeches. Jungle leeches are one thing that I just believe should not exist. I kind of get where or why they were created for the game, but that does not mean I'm going to enjoy them. Hi, lizard. Please take Dropwig and not me. Okay. Because I saw the shelter, and then I missed the fact that there was a Dropwig right there. Oh, I do not want to warp. I want to go uninvisible. There we go. I lost my spear. I lost my spear because I think it was still stuck in the Dropwig when the lizard stole it. Ah, well. At least we found a shelter. Yeah, at least we found a shelter. Is this an area with an echo? Because I believe we have the markers on the map for echo areas. Does not look like this is an area with an echo. I don't remember which of these areas I've gotten the echo from yet, which might also be slightly problematic. I think we've gotten it from... I know we've gotten it from, like, the... Or we've gotten an echo. Oh, does it only show the ones that still have an echo in it with the orange, I think? I think that's what it's doing. Because we got one from... Cause I know we got where we found the echo in one of these desert-like areas. Can't remember exactly which one. So I think it's just the unfound echoes that show the orange. We are not in an echo area, it doesn't look like. We are in a rot area. Though I haven't actually seen the rot. I haven't actually seen the rot that it's mentioning. Ooh, egg bug. Are you a pole plant? I'm going to go with probably not. That one, also not a pole plant, I don't think. I did see the warp effect there. I don't actually see a warp for the effect. I want the egg bug. Yeah, I want to eat the egg bug. So I'm going to chase it down. Because I don't think I've noticed any other food sources in the area yet, at least. Yeah, this seems to be one of the warps that I cannot or that is not activated yet. Okay, can I go invisible and then just go past this lizard? Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I suppose the noodlefly children are an option. I don't think I want to eat all the Newt children, though. Because then their parent gets a little bit grumpy. And has about a 90% chance of eating me. Or spearing me. I suppose they probably don't eat me after they spear me. They just spear me. Okay, there's a lot of centipedes in this area. All right, then. Thank you, Rain World. Because that's definitely what I needed. Was unlimited centipedes. Of multiple types, of multiple sizes and varieties. Which is slightly terrifying, because they're not the easiest things in the world to fight. Do I use this shelter also? I'm going to go with yes. Also, it was like directly to the right of where we came into this area. Yeah, because I don't think there's much of a reason to not use the shelter. Because this does not seem to be a super food-starved area, and I'm not currently trying to just hold on to all of my ripple. I'm going to probably call it karma by accident at some point here. What is... Well, why am I, like, blue and wavy? Yeah, why am I, like... Why do I have an after image now? It's because there's another exit point. Like, literally right here, I feel. I do not want to spear the noodlefly children. But I want to eat that popcorn plant without triggering the teleport. Because I think I can probably... No. Do not teleport me. don't think I could get that popcorn plant. I'm pretty sure if I try to get close enough to that popcorn plant, I am going to activate the warp. I'm always moving, I shouldn't teleport. That's kind of my working theory. Though I've also pretty sure I've... Okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure I've at least done the self-teleport while moving. Not sure if I've done the blast deck. I don't think I've... Have I been here before? I don't even know half the areas I've been to. Okay, so I have been here before. Don't remember if it had an echo or not. But there are quite a few pathways I have not explored yet. Was there a shelter somewhere useful? Or are all the shelters like that or is the shelters I found all like just really far away? So they're all just really far away. I think I want to go down and see if I can take whatever's to the right there. Suppose we are like right next to a shelter anyways. Yeah, we are like right next to the shelter from the other area. Hey, look, it's the moths. Still not entirely sure what makes them just really mad at me sometimes. Okay. Why did I go through that tunnel right towards the lizard? Plastic and Ridgeworks are connected. Okay, I feel like I haven't... If I have been to this area, I did not explore it enough. I feel like if I have been to this area, there's still a lot of stuff to explore. And maybe an echo? Yeah, why do I keep finding these, like, warps I can't activate as well? I mean, that is a shelter. That'll let me answer the question of, is this a area with an echo? I'm also very, very cautious of every single shelter I come across at this point because I may or may not have died in a shelter last stream. Which was slightly unfortunate. Okay, so this area is an area with an echo. So it is worth actually hanging out in this area and doing a bunch of exploration. Okay. Because I have mostly figured out the goal. I could have sworn I had a rock. Yeah, I could have sworn I had a rock in the shelter with me and not just a spear. But apparently not. Apparently not. And also there's lizards. It's a very frilly green lizard there. Luckily, he is not very mobile. I'm also not sure that the invisibility is actually helping that much right now. Because I like have like this like permanent, almost like after glow as I move around. Okay, do not fall in the white goop of death. Pretty sure that's like ice water or something. I'm pretty sure it's like some sort of like ice water. I want to go left. Or I actually just want to go to areas I haven't been on the map because I'm looking for our friendly neighborhood echo of what I was trying to think of some smarter thing to call spinning top. And I did not come up with anything. There are a lot of lizards in this area. And yeah, like, because even when I'm invisible, I'm not really that hard to see right now. Wow. Oh yeah. The watcher makes such a funny sound when I activate or deactivate the invisibility. Is there... Okay, there is an exit kind of up left, but I'm not sure I can actually get there. I'm not sure I can actually get to that exit. Have the scav and the lizard take care of each other, I suppose. Yeah, have the scav and the lizard take care of each other. Because I think I'd need another, at least one more spear to get up that. It also looks like it might be a secret exit that I'm noticing on the map there. Because I can see it on the map. Can I somehow maybe get that spear and get up? Yeah, because like if I put the spear there, I might be able to then pull it out of the wall. Okay. Doing weird garbage with spears, apparently. Because I feel like if I can get up here, I can at least see what the secret passage leads to. Which I think is right here. Yeah. Because, yeah, it's just not marked on that side. Not sure if it's a useful area, but it's one fewer connection I haven't explored. Just stealing spears from scavs, apparently. Okay, I've been down. I have not been left. Yeah, I've not been left yet. But there are a whole lot of scavs here. This is like an entire part of the area I just haven't seen yet. I suppose that is one way to deal with a mystery scav, is to just insta-spear them before they spear me, because we are not friends with the scavs this game. Yeah, we're definitely not a scav friend today. Yeah, definitely not a scav friend today. we will absolutely just murder every scav. I'm already at full food. Oh gosh. I don't think I can actually climb back up from here. I think that was a one-way path down here. At least unless I go all the way up and around again. Okay, I've already been there. And then thank you, lizard, for existing, apparently. Okay. Because yeah, there are a lot of lizards and scavs in this area. This is not exactly what I'd call a safe area. Yeah, not exactly what I'd call a safe area. If I can get to that top exit somehow. I think that might be a new pathway, because it looks like the left one loops back down to the room with the scavs, which does lead somewhere new, but also up left leads somewhere new. If I can make it up there. Because we do have... We are looking for our friend. For our friendly neighborhood Echo. Who's apparently somewhere in this area. Kind of looks a little bit like Shaded Citadel over here. So at least the kind of vibes I get from this area. Or from this room. I don't know why I was going to kill that egg bug. I can't even eat anything from the egg bug right now. I should try to not be violent solely for the sake of violence. Okay, there is a shelter here again. I think I've already used this one. But also, why not shelter? Oh, it's a shelter that ate my rock. Yeah, it's a shelter that ate the rock. Yeah, the architecture and like the areas are very pretty in The Watcher. Like, it's definitely a very pretty campaign. I like how it just like gives how like I just get like random like progress towards just different passages without really intending to do so. Just from the fact that I'm kind of doing some just weird stuff as I go around. And getting the monk, or getting a little bit of progress towards the monk passage on my scav murder fest is slightly amusing. Because I know it's just counting what I eat each cycle, but still. I think I only ate a couple of the like blueberries that cycle. Yeah, at least I can't get the mother. And no slug pups. Yet, at least. Because I'm assuming that, given how lonely the Watcher campaign seems to be, I mean, seems like we are very possibly like the only surviving slug cat at this point. That there wouldn't be a bunch of slug pups around. Yeah, we're finding all sorts of new areas. I'm just checking to make sure there's not like some obvious passage down there that I've been missing. Okay, because I can climb up here. There's stuff to the left and up that I don't think I've seen yet. I don't think I've seen everything in this room. Or all the exits from this room. Hey, look, another shelter. Though I'm not sure I actually care about that shelter. I'm not sure I actually care about this particular shelter just because so many other shelters in the area, and we're not actually that far from our last shelter or that far into the cycle. But I do want the food. I will always take food that I can get my hands on. I think I may at least just register the shelter, get the shelter registered as a shelter on the map. Even if I wind up not using it. Oh, I know that shelter. That's the shelter I died in. Yeah, that is totally the shelter I died in after, like, warping here. Okay. That is not a pole, and I don't have a spear. That is a... Because if I try to wall jump, there is a approximately 100% chance I am going to die. Or I'm going to die to that pole plant if it's still alive. No, I want my spear on the right side. So I can maybe grab it from the pipe. Okay, because I can maybe grab my spear from there. There we go. Because we are not friends with the pole plant or the lizard. Come on, lizard. You go through there. I go up. Oh, the pole plant. Oh, they killed the pole plant already. I'm not sure why I'm upset that they killed the pole plant that was in my way. Right or left? Right or left? I'm going to go left. That explains why there's a lot of scavs. Yeah, that at least sort of explains why the scavs exist everywhere. If I drop down, can I even get back up? Yes, I can. I can go up here. Yeah. Okay, we're definitely finding new stuff in the area. Just not sure which room has our friend Spinning Top. There's an exit bottom of this area, or bottom of this room. And maybe one over here somewhere. Maybe? Oh, did that just loop back to the same room again? Is that what happened? Because I think... Yeah, that is definitely what happened, is that just looped around. That is a very happy blue lizard. Yeah, blue lizard got a scav. Okay. Yeah, we're looking We're looking for the echo. And trying to not get scav told. Do the scavs realize I'm robbing them blind by just running past their scav hole while invisible? I have no idea if they do. But that is definitely a easier way. Oh, we found spinning top. Ah, hello. Are you lost? Yes. Well, I am lost. I mean, that is our goal, is to find spinning top as much as I can. Yeah, do wonder what the scav diet would consist of. Because I don't think I've ever seen a scav actually eating something. They're just running around spearing lizards and then running off. Or spearing lizards and slugcats and then running off. We are now at 5 max ripple, I think. Yeah, we're now at 5 max ripple. So we're getting there. Not sure what the maximum max ripple is. But 5 is more than the one we've had for like 8 hours. I'm also not sure if this area has an echo also. Looks like maybe? Because I've only ever seen those purple things in areas with an echo. Have we already been here? It looks like we've already at least been through this area. Because I think we just ran to the right. Oh, is this the area with the billion locusts? Is that where we are? I can't remember what any of the areas names are. Yeah, I can't remember like what any areas actually are at this point. Because so many of them just like kind of have wound up blending together for me for some reason. But I will take picking up a karma flower. Worst case, I could do a warp, either good or bad warp, to somewhere. And hopefully we don't wind up in the bad warp drainage for the like 80th time. I suppose I could probably just grab this shelter. And then that'll at least let me check if there's an echo in this area or if we need to just go somewhere else. Because I'm just not sure. Yeah. Technically, some of the regions were just one big region that was split up because they were mods, so them blending together makes sense. That would make sense. That just makes it hard for me to tell which region I'm actually in. Okay, we are not in a region with an echo. We are in a region connected to a region with an echo. Do I know where that warp is on the map? I don't think it's going to show up on this map. Because I think I was told that they show up, or that the warps are rendered as entities and won't render on the map. if I'm in a shelter. Because, yeah, our goal is to... Because, yeah, there's one warp. I'm looking for the question mark warp that we had found. There's the warp we came in from. I think that's the warp we took as an exit once. Yeah, I don't see it on the map. Because, like, areas like Migration Path, Badlands, I think was one of them. Like, whatever the Locust area was, this one, they all kind of feel very similar to me. Oh, there's food up there. Okay, maybe I actually go get the food up there also. But yeah, we've got to make it around. That's an interesting way for the food to be, like, put into this area. Is just as little slime mold in cages. I'm getting screen tearing at the top of my screen. And unfortunately, that means I think everybody can see the screen tearing. But yeah, waiting for the moment we reach Signal Spires. I do think we've gotten to Signal Spires at least. No, we didn't get to Signal Spires. Was it Signal Array? I'm not trying to warp. Me going invisible at 5 Ripple apparently tears open a hole in space-time. Thank you, Rain World. Yeah, apparently even attempting to go invisible at 5 Ripple is just like ripping a hole in space-time of some variety. Which is not what I wanted to do, because I'm not trying to warp right now. I'm trying to... I don't know what those are. I've seen them before. I just don't know what they are. They definitely are echo-like. Why did I just hear what sounded like a Terraria zombie sound out of my left ear? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, these areas are cool. Fire sprites, did they terrify you the first time you saw them? Yeah, they kind of are a little bit freaky. What is that thing? I'm not trying to warp game. Yeah, I'm definitely not trying to warp around right now. But if I even try to go invisible, I, like, start floating. Also, the music is so good. So good. Yeah, I like the music for Rain World. It's all just super chill music that's fun to listen to. And then yeah, there's a lot. There seems to be a decently large amount of food around this desert area. Yeah, the fire sprite things, I think is what you called them, at least don't seem to be, like, actively hostile. They just kind of seem to exist. That's a very big open room. Yes, current objective is wander around the area. I did not mean to spear that one. I meant to spear the stick bug. Or I meant to spear the bug. Egg bug, not stick bug. Now I don't have a spear to spear the stick bug. And I'm pretty sure the Wanderer will not just murder a stick bug without some sort of spear. Okay. And those things are very, very just chaotic. I like how I'm just carrying a live egg bug with me until I can maybe find something to kill it with. Yeah, because, I mean, egg bugs are a very good food source for slug cats. I'm going to fall all the way down. Aw, I dropped my food. I did not mean to pick up whatever that harvester is. Remember that I mildly float? I think I only float at 5. Started floating at 5 ripple. I did see an unlock down here, though, that I could grab. So why skip? I'm totally dead. I'm so dead to that centipede. Oh, there goes my karma flower. Yeah, remembering that Watcher has powers is probably useful-ish. Probably fairly useful. Okay, hey, I got the egg bug this time, though. I will take getting the egg bug this time. I know there's more echoes around, so I'm guessing that I can get a relatively high max or max ripple that probably starts to do all sorts of weird things as it gets up there. It probably starts to do all sorts of weird stuff as my ripple level gets higher and higher. But it is useful, at least, to, I think, get more ripple. Okay, that is just our exit back to someplace we've already been, and I think was not showing as having an echo on the map. Because if I remember correctly, our location with the echo, I dropped my spear as I fell off a cliff there. Yeah, I think my location with the echo was someplace I hadn't been yet. Because it was showing up as just a bunch of question marks on the map. Hi, Scav. How did I not die there? I do not know. Yeah, I can see how the floating would help me get past random stuff. Yeah, it would help me at least get past some random obstacles and barriers that I'd otherwise have to do, like weird spear shenanigans to get past. Not sure if this is leading me anywhere useful. Because, yeah, there's just so many, like, areas mixed together here. I don't think this is hostile. I don't think those things are, like, actively hostile towards me. But I could also be completely wrong. We are at full food. We have a... We got our karma flower back. I'm pretty sure I just did a giant loop. Or is this a new area? I think this is a new area. And apparently there's something over here. Because it is rendering... Is it like a... Are these like ripple level gated warps? Is that what these are? Because, like... I wonder if I do an intentional... Or are they just like something I like have just been like ignoring because I didn't realize I could intentionally warp here? I think that's what I want to try. Let's try opening a warp where it is. Presence already binds this place. Interesting. I still do not know how these operate. Does the floating do something? I don't know. Because I'm kind of here, so I might as well mess around with it a little bit. Yeah, I still don't think I know how to actually open those. Well, whatever those. I'm guessing there's some sort of warp. They're warped to somewhere. That I just have not figured out how to operate. Ah, well. Gave it another shot because actually have at least a little bit of ripple there. That is a lizard. Farewell, lizard. I have already been to that room. They don't seem to be hostile towards Slugcat, but they don't seem to like the lizard. Or the scav. Yeah, they seem to not like the lizard. I should not be right next to the thing that just spat fire and almost one-shot a white lizard. Or spat. Steam is not fire. Those are two completely different elements. Where am I even now? Well, welcome to Rain World, the game where I am chronically lost. Yeah, so just chronically lost world, not Rain World. Suppose I could go back to the right. Is my random floating, like, tear in space-time just... Do those just stick around forever? I don't know why I'm carrying around an entire karma flower right now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm carrying around an entire second karma flower, given I already have one. There's a lizard right there. I think if I go invisible... Yeah, I think if I go invisible, I can make it past the white lizard. Invisible lizard versus invisible prey. Invisible prey wins. Hey, Alexander. Don't take damage for an hour in a difficult combat game. We are playing Rain World. We are hunting down We are hunting down echoes. Or echoes. We're getting lost. Yeah, that's basically what it summarizes to, is getting lost. I'm looking for whatever the connector to whatever this area is right now, because no echo in this area. Connection to area with echo. Suppose I could warp, but... So we are here. Maybe over there? Because I think I did kind of a pretty decent job of... Okay, there is at least one pathway to the left that I have not fully explored. Because if I go like 1, 2, 3, 4 left over to this room, I'm not even sure I can make it up there. But there's also a whole bunch off to the right, I thought. Yeah, I can't actually see the warps on the map, though. Or at least warps. Can't see the warps on the map while I'm in the shelter. Can you not? Okay, apparently you just can't shelter with karma flowers, and somehow I never managed to never learn that. Because, yeah, there is that pass, or that path there. But just looking at the map, I'm not sure how I'd actually get up there. Suppose I can go check it out, though. Maybe I can do some floaty stuff or spear shenanigans. But both are always valid options. Yeah, both floaty stuff and spear shenanigans are both always going to be valid ways I can try to just goof around with the area. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm eating some sort of sacrificial slime mold that was placed here for some specific reason. Given how intentional this placement is and how quickly it respawned. Ah, yes. Invisible lizards. Gotta love our invisible lizard friend. Who is not used to invisible prey. Because I think it was at the top of... Not this room, but the one down here. I think is the one we were going to try to get to the top of. Because I can float a little bit. Yeah, floating a little bit there helps. Because, yeah, there is definitely an exit up there that I want to get to. Because it is a pathway I have not been through yet, and the more of these weird pathways I can go through, the better off we wind up being. Because it at least fills in parts of the map that I know won't have... I don't think that's going to help me by floating there. Yeah, floating there does not seem to help. Oh, I can... I don't even need to do, like, weird, janky spear stuff or floating. I can just walk around. Because it is a new room. It's kind of what we're looking for. Are just places in the area that I have not yet been. Hi, Harvester. Do not bounce into me, please. You deal a lot of damage if you bounce into me. You are not normally hostile to me. But I do need to get past you. Oh, that doesn't even take me anywhere useful. Yeah, that's just a giant loop. This area definitely just loops in giant circles. Weird warp that I can't figure out how to activate, and my attempt at activating it. And the endless joy of being lost in Rain World. Why is there a drop wig? Rain World? Why do you have to put drop wigs everywhere? Maybe the scab won't see it and we'll get to see a scab get drop wigged. Get drop wigged, scab. But of course that means that we're now going in the same direction as a drop wig is. Which is slightly terrifying. Not really sure where I'm trying to... or what I'm trying to do right at the moment. That will definitely kill me. Oh, but then we lose our... We lost our karma flower. Because I don't think I'm going to go back there to get it again. I don't think I'm interested in going back there to pick the karma flower back up, just because that is a ways from where we were. Okay, because I would like to look at my map, but apparently I'm failing at the map interface. Because yeah, I think I want to try exploring more to the right. I mean, worst case, I always just do an unstabilized bad warp to somewhere. And hope we don't die. Even though we'd be warping to a presumably very rotted region. And that's always a little bit spooky. That is how we got into this area. Okay, if I climb up here, I should be able to run out the top of this area to the right. To the right side. And just see what's going on. Hopefully no drop wigs. I'm kind of scanning the ceiling and I don't immediately see one. But also they are ambush predators, so sometimes they're gonna ambush you. But it does feel like the higher our ripple is, the more ephemeral we get in general. Because we have like this basically permanent like mini warp bubble around us at 5 ripple. But yeah, my current theory is still just find every instance of our friend the Echo in the entire game. Hi, Scav. I'm not here to attack you specifically this time. Even though it may seem like it. Those golden scavs are so evil. That is a pole plant. That is a very angry pole plant now. I did not realize that was a pole plant. It's like we're wearing a big hoodie. Kind of. Yeah, that is definitely a pole plant of all time. I really legitimately do not know where that warp to the Echo would be. Because it's not there. That's the one I can't activate. Which seems to probably not be it. Or maybe it is? But I'm also, like, not seeing any other dead ends on the map that I haven't explored yet. So I'm not sure. Maybe, like, up? Yeah, maybe up. Sneak past lizards. Fail to sneak past lizards. Hopefully that's not a pole plant. Yeah, because this doesn't seem to be a particularly useful area to be. This doesn't seem to be particularly useful. So I'm just gonna use the shelter and look at the map again. Once it actually lets me open my map. We're also very close to getting the Dragon Slayer passage and have been for actual ages. Because, yeah, I don't think I can fall down the left side of that and survive. That looks like a bottomless death void. Doesn't look like there's any unexplored tunnels around there. Maybe? Maybe if I go through there into the room here, there might be something? It's about my only actual vague semblance of an idea of where we might be missing a warp out of this area. Before I just decide, you know, I'm not finding that warp. We're gonna do a bad warp out. If it's not something this pathway. Which it looks like it probably isn't. Yeah, looks like it probably isn't anything this pathway. That lizard coming up for me. That lizard is totally coming up here for me. And I did not go invisible there. Come on, lizard friend. Or not lizard friend. Come on, lizards. Because apparently I can eat those melon things. Somehow. which going into a bad warp with full food would be quite nice. Okay, we are gonna get lizarded though. Whoops. Ah, well. I was gonna bad warp anyways, and that's gonna kind of zero out my karma no matter what I do. Yeah, we're cross-eyed. Because when I try to go places by doing bad warps, I just hope we wind up in a different area than we did last time we did a bad warp. Because hopefully it's not drainage. And hopefully it's somewhere slightly more unique. Yeah, we've lost our hover ability, though. Which I think is probably fine. Alright, because this is not a stable warp. Because we didn't have a karma flower. It is to a new area, though. Did we just wind up in Outer Rim again? That's not where I wanted to go. I mean, I suppose that's kind of where I wanted to go. but also not. Does the next kind of, it kind of does look like an axolotl face. I was expecting to get sent to. Oh, it's not even empty this time. And it's a gilded scab. Because yeah, I was kind of expecting to get sent to a like uber rot region. Kind of like the uber rotted drainage we had gotten sent to, and not back here. Though I think this is fine. Given if I go to a super rotted region, this is where we seem to wind up anyways. So I think it's probably fine. I just gotta actually navigate through these rooms now. Without dying to some sort of scav. Because it does generally seem to help that I can kind of just warp whenever. I thought that the pole was moving for a second there. Oh, God. I have like permanent pole plant trauma. I've got like permanent pole plant trauma thanks to Rain World at this point. If I see like, and if I see anything move even a little bit that's vaguely pole shaped, I just like panic. Thank you, Rain World. Why is there rot here? Pretty sure if I try to drop down, it's going to eat me. No, I didn't get eaten by the rot. I am covered in mud. Yeah, I am definitely covered in mud, though. And, yep, got stunned by eating too much rot fruit. Too many rot berries. I think that what we were wanting to do is probably wander to the left again. I'm thinking we go to the angle towards the left. I think that'll probably get us somewhere useful eventually. Just given the area we're in. Yeah, mimics are both evil but also highly effective. I think between white lizards, pole plants. Yeah, white lizards, pole plants, dropwigs. I'd even kind of put the stowaway on that list, but they don't really show up very often. That they don't make very many appearances. all things that'll turn a game into just anxiety simulator. I can't tell if these are real poles or fake poles that'll try to eat me. Oh, that did not work. I want to go left. Aw, do I need to use my spear? I think I need to use my spear. Use my spear and still miss the jump. Yeah, second only to microtransactions. Microtransactions are the single worst thing to have ever happened to the entire gaming industry, in my opinion. Like, there are... I'm going to say basically zero valid uses for a microtransaction. I'm not going to actually say zero, because I'm sure if I actually say zero, somebody will come up with something that is a valid use, but I can't think of one. I like to... I generally prefer to buy my game once and own it. Yeah, own what I've bought and not have to pay microtransactions to unlock cosmetics or extra lives or horse armor or any of the massive number of things that microtransactions get used for. just not a fan of that sort of thing. Because then you start focusing on designing your games around how to extract money from microtransactions instead of good gameplay. And that just makes me sad to see in games. Okay, I am going to use the shelter here. I'm going to use the shelter here. We do have pretty good food. And this area is still... It's not completely empty, but it is quite empty. So... it is at least quite the empty region. And it is still creepy. So much of Rain World is built around just all the other creatures that having areas like this where there's not much in the way of other creatures makes me kind of freaked out. Okay. Then rock in main hand, spear in second hand. And we can keep on wandering across the very barren wastelands. Yeah, very, very large, empty, open region here. Which does freak me out a fair bit. This kind of reminds me of The area with all the locusts that we had to deal with at one point. Okay, I will take the slime mold though. I will take some. I will take the slime mold food that's just sitting around here, so we at least have the food. I still want to go left, I think. But I'm also not sure I can actually make that jump. Luckily, we have about 8 billion spears I can use to do weird spear things. I can do some just weird stuff with spears, I think. That is in a weird spot. Because I think I stuck it into the underhang somehow, and I just tossed it completely out of the way. Good, I think is if I can get a spear on that side, a spear on... Yeah, I think I might be able to do that jump already. I think I can probably pull that jump off already. Nope. Need a little bit more. Yeah, what I'm thinking is if I can also stick a spear on this side, I can then use that to extend my platform a little bit to be able to make the jump across. And then, there we go. Ah, shoot. Okay, that definitely works, though. Having a little bit of the floating ability would have been very useful right there. Actually, we have 5 karma. Why did I not just float? Or not karma, ripple. Why did I not just float there? Because that definitely would have made that easier. I suppose. Suppose it still worked, but still. I don't think I have a good way to get those rot berries up there. Actually, I definitely have a good way to get those rot berries because I can just fall down and grab them. Or at least grab one of them. I think I'm only going to grab the one for the moment, because I think if I eat the second one, I'll get temporarily hit stunned. Because, yeah, if I do this, I can float, and I think that'll actually let me get up. Yeah, it turns out that using your abilities is helpful. And the screen scroll mod gets very confused about where the edges of some of these areas are in this region. The absolutely massive wasteland here. Because this ain't just like a small little wasteland. This is a mega wasteland. Yeah, ascend with Gorb. Gorb would be proud of us. Because we are a slug cat who can ascend. And we're making it. I do think that we are still going to the left. Hey, welcome to the stream. The rot consumes everything. Well, apparently in this case, we're currently stuck in a endless windstorm. Just a very endless windstorm. As we've been walking to the left through this area for quite a while. We got we got out of the Outer Expanse area, and I was looking for echoes, but couldn't find. We found one more echo, so we're up to 5 ripple, and I just got lost, so I just did a bad warp and wound up here again. So instead of, I thought I was going to get bad warped to a rotted region, because that's what happened last time we did a bad warp. But instead we wound up in Expanse again. Is there more rot here than there was last time? Can't tell. Yeah, we're definitely... Is the stream... Oh, did the stream get super... Okay, that is my internet. Is it back now? I think I fixed it. So sometimes my internet just dies. But it looks like we're back. Thank you, internet. or thank you, my internet service provider, for being garbage. How did I get up here last time? I could have sworn I didn't need to use a spear. Yes, sometimes my internet service provider just decides I don't need internet for a minute or two, and I have to, like... Is it going PowerPoint again? Maybe gonna fix it this time? Maybe? I could tell when my internet is. Okay, saying I'm not dropping frames again? Yeah, that sounds about right. Sometimes my internet service provider decides that we do not have internet anymore. And they are very much struggling with the weather right now. Because I'm having a weather event, and my internet service provider does not do well when I'm having a weather event. So yeah, do let me know if it turns into a PowerPoint again. Because it has been... I'm not necessarily, like, in a city or anything, so I have, like, one internet provider, and that's about it. I've got, like, the one internet provider. I'm having a monk-style blizzard. More so than a Rain World-style downpour. And that makes nothing want to work correctly. Is that rot able to actually eat me now? Because I'm, like, stuck. Yeah, I'm, like, actually stuck there. Okay, the rot can actually eat me now. Is it doing it again? It's doing it again. Maybe not. Yeah, we should just mail. We should just send a copy of Rain World to the internet service provider and tell them that that's what their internet is like. Wouldn't be that far off. Yeah, I swear, there's more rot here than there was last time. Yeah, there's definitely more rot in this area. Yeah, I have one internet service provider at my current place. And they cannot they never learn how to handle the weather that is common at this location. So it just completely falls apart. And there is not a whole lot I can actually do about it, unfortunately. I suppose I could eat the rot berries for full hunger. Is it doing it again? I'm like watching my like upload bitrate fluctuate between 0 and normal. Which I think the rot might be worse. Because the rot like actively spreads. Yeah, the rot like actively spreads and throws things that chase you. Okay, alive still? Yeah, my nope. Much struggling at the moment. And I am having a hard time getting it to actually stay online. Maybe. Nope. It is not working. And of course, VTube Studio also crashed. This is why yeah, it is having a... My internet is having a day. Yeah, it is just having it is on the struggle right now. Yeah, it is, but my internet is struggling. If I can't get it to go, if I keep seeing it drop, I may have to call the stream early and go, like, figure out why it keeps dropping on me. But hopefully it's back. Hopefully it's back. Yeah, turns out when you get enough snow to bury a person, that everything breaks. Yeah, enough snow to bury a person will break literally everything. But modern infrastructure is not designed to handle that. Yeah, it seems like it might be fine now. But I don't trust it. Yeah, I do not trust it. Normally, it's not this bad. Yeah, normally it's not nearly this bad with how it winds up breaking. Because I'm currently showing, like, I just got rotted. There's a lot of rot in this region. Yeah, camera scroll really exposing some of that. Some of those black boxes. Oh, and it dropped a bunch more frames right there. Yeah, my internet is very, very sad right now. I can see all the numbers for how well my internet is working versus not working. And the answer is it's not working very well. I'm at, like, not very stable. Yeah, my internet is basically just saying, yep, I'm not stable right now. Please try again later. And just keeps dropping on me. Okay, I think we at least are going to get enough food here. Because there should be 2 slime mold up top. But yeah. Oh, it dropped a bunch more. Yeah, it is not happy. And I can tell every time it does because my connection to the YouTube live stream drops with my internet and then comes back like 2 seconds later. And just keeps doing it. But maybe it... Nope. Nope. Yeah, that is not working on my internet. Because I'm guessing it's probably slideshowing again. Yeah, it is definitely not stable. I'm just watching my... I'm just watching my internet just die in real time right now. I'm betting the audio is probably going through. But yeah, just watching the internet die. Maybe alive again. You're an POV. You're an iterator during Spearmaster's time on the broadcasting network. Something like that. It is. But yeah, I'm just like watching my internet just break in real time. And just like repeatedly disconnect me. It did it again. Yeah, my internet is... Yeah, that is not stable. hopefully it fixes itself soon. But I'm losing more and more confidence by the second that my internet's not just gonna die. But yeah. I mean, I'm kind of on a broadcasting network for my internet. Because I'm not 100% sure how my internet's, like, connected to the rest of the internet, but it's a little bit janky. Might be alive still? Nope. Just watched it drop again. Yeah, I'm just like constantly watching my internet drop here. So this might be a very short stream because of internet problems. Hopefully not, though, because I do actually like streaming. Is that more purple than it was last time? I think I asked that last time also. Yeah, I think I asked if it was more purple last time as well. And I don't think it is. But I keep getting caught by the rot tendrils. The rot definitely feels more aggressive this time around. I just can't tell if there is actually more right now or not. I like how I came into this area with 5 karma, or not 5 karma, 5 ripple, and I'm at, like, not 5 anymore. Grab the food. You know what? I'm not even going to bother getting the rot berries. Granted, one time I don't get the rot berries, I'm going to actually get out of the area and wish I had grabbed them, but... But yeah. You're going to say that and immediately my internet's going to die again. Because that seems like about how it's been going today. Can't. That's why I want to get more echoes. I'm still only at a 5 max, so I'm trying to get all of them that I can. I'm trying to get all the... I'm trying to collect all the echoes I can, and I was going to use a bad warp to kind of just get out of an area that didn't have an echo to somewhere that had an echo, and it just didn't work out that way. But yeah, being able to not have to worry about losing all my ripple would be honestly kind of nice. But I don't think we're there yet. I also don't know what the maximum ripple I can get is either. I'm kind of gonna guess maybe 10. Like, yeah, I'm gonna guess maybe 10 because you can get 10 karma. So it might be the same numbers. This area is definitely harder to navigate this time around. Just due to the rot tendrils being in slightly more annoying positions. Yeah, rot tendrils are just... There's a lot of rot. It's almost like we're in the... It's almost like we're in a rot-infested area. Where everything is made out of rot. Which I'm pretty sure is actually an accurate description of the throne, at least, is just endless rot. Just endless amounts of rot everywhere. Okay, because I can come in here, climb up this room. This room is always very, very tricky for me to successfully climb because I can't see the walls I'm bouncing off of here. Yeah, because I can't see the wall. I can't see the wall, which makes wall jumping up a little bit tricky. Did not mean to hit that button. Because, yeah, that rot will eat me. So I want to avoid all the rot everywhere. Because, yeah, and then there's even more along the walls. Because why wouldn't there be? Why would we not just have an endless supply of the rot? Yeah, and this area's gotta smell, because the rot has to have a smell, and I highly doubt it smells like cherry blossoms and ocean breezes, or whatever pleasant smell you could think of. I do hope that there's something else in this area other than just that, like, one lone karma flower and an exit, given how much time we've spent traversing it now. So, we shall see, though. Ah, to move? To breathe free. What just happened? I'm guessing there is something here. Yeah, I'm guessing there's something here now. The stream gets stuck buffering for you. Yeah, it's not showing that it's actively dying on my end for the moment. But also, as soon as I can, I'm moving somewhere with a better internet service provider because... Hey, look, it just hiccuped again. Yeah, definitely just did another major hiccup. Yeah, I'm guessing there's probably something here. Never again. Starving, pressing, grinding, squeezing. Of course, that happens right as my internet dies again. Ooh, very scary. Yeah, I may wind up, like, replacing the VOD for today with the stream recording, because I do have a... Because I do take a recording of all the streams also. Just in case my internet decides that it's going to do what it's doing today. Also helps with making clips and stuff. I think this was the top room we made it to last time. Against us? But now? A self and an other. I'm blaming whatever it is for my internet problems because every single time it tries to talk, my internet dies. Yeah, every single time, my internet dying in this area so far has lined up perfectly with whenever those little mini cutscenes happen. It's the rot's fault. Yeah, I'm gonna blame the rot. Because it's like 3 for 3 for my internet dying. Is it gonna die right now? Oh, the joy. The incomparable joy. Flower's fault. Maybe. Hey, look. It happened, and then my internet died again. Yeah, my internet is very not happy today. It's trying. My internet is definitely trying. But I'm wondering, at what point do I just throw my hands up and go my internet is not working right now. Because it might be soon. Oh, and I got eaten by rot anyways. The number of times I'm getting eaten by rot here. Yeah, the rot speaks the language of ping. I mean, I suppose that means we get the cutscene again. Hopefully with slightly better internet. Yeah, my internet is not coming back up. Yeah, my internet just keeps dying here. So I think I think I probably have to just call it. Unfortunately. Because I can't magically fix my internet. And it has gone from being stable at... It's gone from being mostly stable and dropping like about 1% of all frames to dropping about 30% of all frames. Yeah. Yeah, my entire computer's dying. Yeah, like everything is breaking. So yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, I think I have to end the stream a bit early so I can go debug whatever keeps breaking here. Because I'm not even sure it's my ISP at this point, because Rain World hasn't crashed. VTube Studios crashed multiple times. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Unfortunately, my internet seems to be just gone. So, hopefully it works tomorrow for Silksong. But we shall see. I'm gonna go bash my internet and computer until they start working again. Bye-bye.